What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sisters. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sisters. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
All right, Sisters fans, this is, people wanted me to talk about it, so I'm going to talk about it, even though I don't even know what to say, because if you're a diehard fan or if you've been watching Sisters since it first came on, this really isn't new, because this, had Tyler Perry in hot water when we were first introduced to the character of Leslie. But since then, I'm going to assume, since this meme went, viral, what was it, yesterday on the 12th, February 12th, that it's because Sisters has just recently been added to the BET Plus catalog. Season 1, you can watch it right there. That's probably why this meme in particular blew up, because remember, Leslie was introduced about, halfway through season 1, and she revealed that Gary's been playing Andy. I remember waking up yesterday to at least 10 to a dozen friends of mine on Facebook. I'm talking about my personal Facebook page. They're like, Jeremy, you gotta look at this. And when I saw it, I'm like, here we go again. And then, by Friday night, I'd have to say between 30 to 45 people, between tags in Facebook comments of the meme, or tweets, or, DMs on Instagram, almost 50 people total had hit me up about this meme. Talk with a couple of cast members too. I ain't going to say who, but dang it. Let me just say this much. The actress who portrays Leslie is a sweetheart. We've only spoken a couple of times, here and there on Instagram, but she's so sweet. But keep in mind, I'm not talking about the actor. Well, I want to say actor. I believe that's the proper term nowadays. Not to discriminate men or women, actor, actress, just say actor. So if I ever quote unquote slip up in a video, don't come after me. There's so many things in terms of being politically correct nowadays. I just don't know. So let me just say actor for simplicity's sake. It's not about the actor. It's about the quality. And I remember talking with, I'm not going to say who it was, but I was talking with this person. And I said, it's funny because if you go back about a year ago, when did The Fall from Grace come out? In January, right? So basically around early 2020, Tyler got hit like twice, between the wigs on A Fall from Grace and the fact that he, posted that video about how he doesn't have a writer's room and he got dragged for that. And now you have the early, parts of 2021, and yet again Tyler Perry is, going through it with this this meme. And I remember the one particular clip, what was it? It was during the Fall from Grace press tour, and one of the people that were interviewing, I think it was Tyler and Crystal Fox. It was those two in an interview together, and the discussion about the hair was brought up. And well, here's what I'm going to do. Now, I don't know if this part of the video will be eventually flagged and removed by YouTube, because it's going to be more than 30 seconds, but I'm going to go ahead and play the clip from this particular interview about Tyler's response to those who talk about the hair and things like that. And we'll come back and talk about it. So if you're watching this video like a week or two after I post it, and then you're like, well, Jeremy, you said there's a clip, but there's no clip, YouTube took it out. So just talking to my future viewers here.
I am always asking for things I feel I need as a character. As a woman and a woman of color, our hair is part of the journey. So it is very, very important. And for some people, it's hard to stress that is that important. Whatever. I didn't.
No, I think hair is very, very important. But figure that shit out before we get on camera. It's my whole thing. So long as y'all figured it out before it's time to shoot, I'm good. I don't have time to wait 5 hours and spend $10 million while you're trying to figure out which curl is better for you.
Which wig to do. I see this.
I see.
Okay, yeah, I have not watched this clip in a while. It's been almost a year since I've seen that clip, and it just hits differently now. But yeah, Wow. That's kind of harsh. I know, look, I'm not a celebrity. I'm one of you all. I'm a fan. I've been a fan of various Tyler Perry projects since day one. You all know this. If you've been rocking with me for a while, even before the channel itself, when I was blogging on Twitter, you know I'm just a fan like everyone else. But I know as time went on and my platform got bigger, I'm aware that certain people do watch my content. So it's very possible, you know, sometimes I'm wary about what I say because it's like, yeah, I probably said or posted something that will never get me in. Okay, it's been like sleeting and whatnot for the past day or so, so some of this ice is melting and falling. So I heard something bang outside my window. I was a little nervous there, but it was just some ice falling from the tree. Sorry about that. Yeah, I probably said or posted something that would, you know, already put me on the do not invite to Tyler Perry Studios, but I think that's kind of messed up because, you know, over the past year, just looking at this interview was posted around January 15th on YouTube. I'll leave a link to the, here's what I'll do. I'll leave a link to this 2-minute clip, and I'll put it in the top comment. So in the event that this particular video gets this interview removed due to copyright claim, you can just go to the top comment and boom, you can see this clip. Look, I'm sorry that I'm kind of rambling in this video, but I was taken aback by what he said. Like, back when it first came out, you know, I think the hoopla around it was, you know, Tyler going off to the fans about, you know, how people drag, you know, him for having people come up on screen looking the way they do. But no, watching this clip again for the first time in a while, it's like, no, Tyler was pretty much talking about how it's about time. And it's like, for a person that, you know, again, I don't fault the man for his work ethic, his ability to create opportunities for those who don't really have a lot of opportunities in Hollywood. I think it's kind of messed up, you know, how you champion to be for the black people, advocate, you know, black people, black women, but to not really have an understanding of the importance of black women in their hair. I feel like there's a bit lost in translation. Like when Crystal Fox, you know, kind of responded, like Tyler wanted to interject, but, you know, he kind of backed off for a second because what was it? They mentioned in the video how there was one particular thing about how Crystal kind of went back and forth with Tyler about the hair. Now I see why people are like, you know, Tyler needs some black female writers on Sistas to do. I mean, if you can't comprehend the black women in the hair, it's like, look, I'm not going to sit up here 5 hours to get everything straightened out and waste $10 million. Basically, when it's lights, camera, action, regardless, you better come out on stage ready to go or come out on set. No wonder there's so many, and I shouldn't be surprised by this because over the past few years, talking with so many people from behind the scenes, I've learned about how quickly things are done. But there's no wonder there are so many things that have a lack of continuity. Like, I think there was one particular scene in the Fall from Grace film where Crystal Fox's character, her hair is like looking one way in one shot and then another way in the same shot. I think it's during the scene where what is it? The young attorney comes into the jail to visit and talk with her to get her story. Look, I only watched the movie. Was a one and done for me. I'm sorry, it was a one and done. But I know that one particular scene, people were like, "Look at the hair; it doesn't match up at all." So I think that I can't tell the man what to do. He's a billionaire. I'm not. But at the same time, I'd much rather Tyler take his time and create a product that people praise rather than ridicule. Like, I get it. Look, I guess you could say I'm a critic myself, but whenever I call out something, it's from a place of concern because it's like, I know Tyler can do better than what was put out there. So I just think it's really messed up when like these made for home release, you know, made for streaming services, made, you know, direct to DVD films, where the wardrobe and whatnot look way better and their budget isn't as high as a Tyler Perry production. So it's just embarrassing to have such a huge platform as Tyler Perry Studios, but you put out inconsistent quality in terms of the writing, the wardrobe, and more specifically, black women's hair. So I think I mentioned this when it was announced that, you know, like Crystal Fox would be starring in the film, and then we learned the film was shot in 5 days and whatnot. And I remember saying that it's great, like, you know, that Tyler again is giving opportunities to those who have never gotten that shot in Hollywood. But at the same time, it's like, is it really worth it to be in your first leading role, but the movie isn't that good, and you aren't really allowed to show your true acting chops? Because, you know, more often than not, Tyler goes with that first take. So obviously, you know, as an actor, you want to bring your A game. Well, you know, any profession you're in, you want to bring your A game. But at the same time, sometimes being able to have more than one opportunity, like maybe there was a way you could have portrayed this scene differently, because maybe you felt like your emotion was off, or maybe there's a different way you could have presented it. But again, you aren't given that chance because it's a one and done. So it's almost like you weren't able to leave everything on the field before you walked off. So I just feel like with upcoming shows, like he filmed season 3 of Sistas recently. Well, yeah, a couple hours ago, I remember seeing a few people posting saying that's a wrap on season 3. I'm thinking back to Sistas season 2 so far. I don't think we've had bad hair scenes as far as I can tell. You know, I know Fatima and her post shower sex, but you know, obviously that's, she said, hey, if I get in that shower, my hair's going to be messed up. But other than that, I hope things just get better, because like I said, I'd rather not make videos like this, because I want the Tyler Perry assembly line, if you will, to produce more quality content. So as a non-black woman, but obviously a black man who was, you know, who's in a family with black women, represent him well, Tyler. Like, I know, like, it's your money, not mine, that, you know, is accounted for when it comes to filming and whatnot, but you want to represent these people well, because now I really do see why people were giving him flack for the wigs and whatnot, because I understand what he was saying, you know, like, when it comes to constructing the look of characters, you know, he doesn't want Tyler Perry to be seen when he's playing a character. He wants the character he's portraying to be seen, not Tyler Perry. So yeah, it makes sense why certain characters might have a goatee or a flat top, a high top, or afro when they don't have it in real life. But you want to make sure there's time, and you want to make sure that there is more time than thought, or, you know, well, equal or balance it out. You want to make sure that you put as much time as thought into how a character looks, because I just feel like Tyler tells a wardrobe, okay, you got 30 minutes until it's showtime, but it's like, well, Mr. Perry, it'll take at least 3 hours to make sure this person's hair is right. You got 30 minutes, and then that's it. I just feel bad. I really do. But I think, you know, hey, I'm not giving flack to the team, you know, the people behind the scenes who do wardrobe and whatnot, because more often than not, the outfits these characters wear are phenomenal. I think I forgot. I was going to do an Instagram post on that. I was just like, yeah, just looking at Sistas recently and going back to the Oval, watching some episodes on BET Plus. The wardrobe team, they know what they're doing, because they're great. You know, it's just like the hair and whatnot that I just wish more time. And I don't even want to say effort, because once again, I don't think it's the people behind the scenes, it's their fault. It's the fact that Tyler has them on such a strenuous timetable that they aren't able to do their best. So again, it's almost like if you compare the hair team to like the actors, it's like the actors only having like one take to get it right, and it doesn't feel like I'm able to give my best in that one shot. Just like the hair team is like, I can't do my best work and make the actor look top tier because I'm only given so much time to work with. So yeah, I don't even want to laugh. Like, I remember when I seen the meme and I was looking in the Sisters Facebook group and people posted things I needed to approve. I remember chuckling at a couple of the memes, but after going back and watching this clip of the interview and then putting it to the context of the wig, I can't even really laugh. I mean, yeah, it is, the memes are funny, but just looking back at that clip, it just makes me sad because I feel bad for the, you know, the actors and as well as the, you know, people who work on the hair, you know, just because they have to get it done. I just wish more time was put into that. So there we go. That's really all I had to say. I really don't like doing videos like this unless it's in good-natured fun. But, you know, I just, again, that interview just kind of messed me up because I really do feel for the actors and the stylists now. It just, damn shame. Oh, well. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts. I didn't mean for this. Guys, for real, if you look at the first half of this video compared to, yeah, if you look at the part of this video, go back to the beginning of this video before I showed the interview, the energy was completely different because that interview messed me up. It really did. All right, guys, if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe, hit that bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content, and follow me on social media. Links are in that description box below.